EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the visitors' sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. These guys have won 2 straight since dropping the opener a few weeks back. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
A tough time a season ago, his team missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. But he does remain one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league. He's completed over 67% of his passes for his career. We know he's efficient. Now he wants to be spectacular and get his team back to the big game.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 8 carries, 75 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. They'll now only 35 here following a 43-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Lawrence will throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
5 yards on the pickup.
They'll run with Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Purdy off the play fake. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They go play action here. Purdy tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On play action, Lawrence. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. Well, now it brings up third down. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Play action. Now Purdy will get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Purdy. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. McCaffrey on the counter. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Purdy on a sneak. And he'll avoid the tackle there on the slide. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll take it inside the 25. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
yards on the pickup.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another 49er.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Jaguars 3.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Play action. It's Lawrence. Being chased out left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
ETN up the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Screenplay. Here's ETN. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
And they'll run with ETN. And they'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good. 4.
Purdy now to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back to throw, Purdy. We'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another 49er. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing here, Purdy. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Leaves him behind on the spin. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. Now Lawrence. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And Thomas has it. 3rd and 2.
Complete to number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 6.
Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence will throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Straight ahead, ETN. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Justice Hill, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are back within a couple of the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Now Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Oh, look at the juke. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Here's Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are able to extend their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this out to the 25. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. They'll look to throw now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On gain of 4.
They'll look to throw again. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
It's a gain of 5.
Final play of the half. Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No. But you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down, Jacksonville.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Got a man. It's Brown.
Lawrence's
3rd and 8.
complete to De'Ami Brown. A gain of 4. And
Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now a toss coming right side. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
And the throw in the catch was just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Touchdown! Ricky Pearsall. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have moved down in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A gain of 4. And this is third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lawrence. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, Etienne. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Etienne. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
On play action, Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. And San Francisco gets set to go here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 96 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. This is McCaffrey on the give. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another 49.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. The Jaguars on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. The Charles are trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now Lawrence. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing here, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And the 49er first down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Again, it's Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And this likely a must-have, third and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. They kept it in the air on fourth, Charles. They ran on first and second down, tried it through the air on third and fourth, couldn't come away with anything on fourth and goal.
And remember, in these situations, the field is really condensed. Everything is squeezed tight. So as a defender, you can actually take more chances here because they won't have as much time to throw the football, and the receiver really can't run past you. If they do, they run out the back of the end zone. Nice job by the D, shutting them down.
Second and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it second and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Purdy.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. There'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. Fighting his way through contact.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Lawrence.
He'll drop that underneath to ETN.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Here's Lawrence.
To the right side and complete to Thomas.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Lawrence going to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Lawrence sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's
now Lawrence to throw. That is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. De'Ami Brown from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's De'Ami Brown who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Niners offense had Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the 49ers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.